The greatest conquerors in history are not an army, but animals. The only thing that has stopped some species from spreading all across the earth is nature itself. So what divides these animals? What determines the boundaries for different species? Dr. Maisel and his team studied the biogeographical boundaries, the borders separating species all over the planet.
So basically, the big picture is to try to map and document how life is and how the diversity of life is distributed on Earth.
Some boundaries are very obvious, like mountain ranges.
Right. So when you look at very sharp, important boundaries that separate big region, what we found is that what explains that is it's going to be more the geological history of the region. So basically, you can actually see it by just looking at the map. Here is a big boundary, so separating the Palearctic to basically India and China. And basically this region, which is a very sharp, important boundary, is just, so it's a mountain range that actually is a product of the collision between continents. So there were continents separated in the past that came together.
There are also some boundaries that are not as obvious as mountain ranges, such as the boundaries formed by climate.
So, for example, here between tropical wet forest and tropical dry forest, right? So within this plate, within this region, what defines the more subtle boundaries are actually climate variables. For sure, those boundaries are going to move. They are going to move, right? And they move for. They are perhaps the most important characteristic of this boundary is that they are moving all the time, and have been moving all the time through their history, because climate was changing, because mountains were forming.
Right. As boundaries change, species can also migrate along these boundaries. However, the migrations across boundaries seldom happen.
It's a very, very low probability event. Crossing the Atlantic on a raft for private, it's not an easy thing to do. So when you think about it, you're like, that's not possible. And people are fighting about it, say, no, that's not physically possible. But the point is that you are thumbing this probability over such a long time scale, for millions of years, that it's very low probability of event to happen. Actually, when you wait sufficiently a long time, it might happen.
Right. In summary, boundaries are controlled by mountains and climate, and they also shape the history of evolution.